Okay, so if you're an Aries, you already know you're a natural-born leader. You're basically the most powerful and energetic of all the Ascendants. But hey, even the greatest warrior needs a battle plan, right? Well, think of this explainer as your personal guide to victory. This is your secret blueprint for success.
This piece of ancient wisdom, it really sets the stage for everything we're about to cover. See, success isn't just about raw power, it's all about smart strategy. You've got to know who's on your team, who your rivals are, and most importantly, how to command the field. So let's start mapping out your battlefield.
Every warrior needs to know their unit, right? For you, that unit is the planets, and each one plays a really critical role in your life's campaign. Some are these incredibly powerful allies. Some are kind of tricky rivals, and others, well, they're the very core of your own strength.
Okay, this slide right here, this gives you the entire strategic landscape at a single glance. Just look at the breakdown. You've got your divine allies, the Sun and Jupiter, bring in all this powerful positive energy. Then you've got your rivals, Mercury and Venus, and yeah, they're going to present some challenges you'll need to manage. And finally, your core forces, Mars, Saturn, and the Moon. Their impact, that depends entirely on your actions and your focus.
All right, let's build on that. We're going to start by focusing on your greatest assets. I'm talking about the two planets that are a true blessing for any Aries, your king and your mentor, the Sun and Jupiter.
Think of it this way. The Sun is your king. It's the engine that fuels your fame, your creativity, your ambition. It's the force that literally determines how brightly you shine in the world. Jupiter, on the other hand, is like your wise mentor. It's that guiding force that just showers you with luck, points you toward the right path, and makes sure you have the wisdom to make the best possible choices.
So here's how you can turn all that cosmic energy into a real, concrete career strategy. When you need to be seen, when you're launching a creative project, or when you're trying to build your reputation, lean into your Sun's power. Go for it. But when you're facing a major decision or you're looking for that perfect opportunity, that's when you trust Jupiter to guide you. It's an unbelievably powerful one-two punch for professional success.
Of course, no campaign is ever without its challenges. Every single great leader faces obstacles, so let's just identify yours head-on and create a plan to outmaneuver them. We're going to turn potential weaknesses into strengths.
Okay, so your two main challenges, they come from Mercury and Venus. Mercury acts like a competitor, creating all this static in your communications that can lead to disputes and misunderstandings. Then there's Venus. Now, Venus is often associated with luxury, but for Aries, it's what we call a Merak planet. Basically, that just means it's a planet that can bring some significant obstacles. And for you, those challenges often show up in your health and in your most important partnerships.
That's the key question for any strategist, isn't it? How do you outmaneuver these challenges? I mean, knowing the potential pitfalls is one thing, but having a clear plan to navigate them, that's what separates the victors from everyone else. So, what's the plan?
You know what? It's all about proactive defense. During those periods influenced by Mercury, your strategy is just to be a little more meticulous. Double-check your emails, choose your words carefully, and actively sidestep those pointless arguments. It's just not worth it. And during Venus periods, you shift your focus inward. Prioritize your well-being, go get that checkup, and be extra patient in your relationships. See, this isn't about avoiding life, it's about navigating it with intelligence.
All right, we've covered your allies and your rivals. Now let's talk about the very foundation of your power. Let's talk about the planets that define the absolute essence of your Aries identity: Mars, Saturn, and the Moon.
Mars is your ruling planet. It's the source of your warrior spirit, that inexhaustible energy and courage you have. But its power, it's like a wild horse. It's neutral. Its direction is entirely up to you. If you channel it correctly, it can make you absolutely unstoppable. But if it's undirected, that same energy can get wasted or even become destructive.
And then we have the two great conditional forces. First, Saturn. Saturn governs your career and all your achievements. And it absolutely will deliver success. But, and this is a big but, it demands payment up front. And that payment is discipline and hard work. Seriously, there are no shortcuts with Saturn. Then there's the Moon, which governs your home and your emotional peace. Its effect is totally dependent on its condition in your chart. A strong moon brings this profound tranquility, while a weak one, that creates a constant inner restlessness.
So, the big question is, how do we apply all of this knowledge in a practical way? Let's turn this high-level strategy into simple, powerful daily practices that can fundamentally shift your energy for the better. Okay, to bolster your greatest ally, the sun, start your day with this super simple ritual. Just greet the rising sun. Offer it a little water as a sign of respect. And in that moment, set a clear, creative intention for the day ahead. What you're doing is actively charging your personal battery for fame and success. It's that simple.
Now, to manage your rival Mercury, you need a balancing practice. Start by just acknowledging that there's potential for miscommunication today. That's half the battle. Then, make a conscious effort to practice mindful speaking and listening. And if you want, taking a moment to think of Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, can also help clear the path for smoother interactions all day long.
And finally, let's talk about mastering your core power, Mars. Honestly, this is non-negotiable for an Aries. Your immense energy must be channeled through discipline. So embrace structure, get into a routine, and find your focus. Reciting the Hanuman Chalisa, which is a hymn known for instilling focus and strength, is an incredibly powerful practice to help you direct your drive toward a singular, productive purpose.
Ultimately, I want you to remember this. The cosmos might draw the map, it might point out the terrain, but you are the warrior on the field. The signs are there to guide you for sure, but it is your courage, your discipline, and your actions that will write the story of your life. Nobody else. The manual is in your hands, the strategies are clear, and your allies are waiting for your command. Your blueprint has been revealed, so now the only question left is how will you command your destiny?